Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we are back with another video. Now, today's video is going to be a little different. Today's video is not going to have a lot of editing. It is going to be a straight first impressions. One of my subscribers, my friend Danny, was kind enough to send me 12 fragrances. He's trying to thin out his collection. He sent me 12 fragrances, and I've tried a couple. I've talked about a couple since he has sent this package. One of them being Jean Lowe Immortel from Maison Alhambra, which I did a first impressions of this one as well. And I did a short on this particular fragrance. Absolutely amazing, incredible fragrance. A hard to find fragrance, which I didn't realize how difficult this is becoming to find. Relatively inexpensive when you can find it. An amazing clone of a much more expensive Louis Vuitton fragrance. So that is one that I tried. And then the other I tried was also Zara Winter Collection. I've talked about this one in a recent video. I wore it. Gucci Guilty is essentially what this is. And again, another one that's harder to find. However, I guess it's repackaged under Zara Man Silver. So I haven't smelled that fragrance, but I'm told they smell a lot alike. So those are the two that I've tried, and I'm going to go over the rest, the 10 fragrances essentially here that I have not tried yet that I can't wait to sniff and let you guys know what I think of them. I'm going to go through them. Thank you, Danny, so much for sending these. I'm going to give you guys my first impressions. I'm so appreciative when I get packages like this from you guys. It's amazing. It's humbling. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. And I couldn't be happier. So thank you guys for supporting the channel. Let's jump into it. I'm just going to start randomly choosing. So the first scent that stands out to me, maybe because of the bottle, is Lacoste Challenge. Now, I've seen this one pop up at rack stores, and I always passed on it. So, okay. I was expecting this whole thing to pop off. All right, so that just comes off there. I've seen this pop up at rack stores. I've been told by you guys that this is a nice scent. What I did was I labeled all the, just before I started filming, I labeled these test strips with the name of the fragrance so I wouldn't lose track. Maybe at the end of this, I can let you guys know maybe my top 3 or something like that. So let's see what Lacoste Challenge is. Also, this is probably going to be a longer video, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay. So this is a little bit woody. It's citrusy, really fresh, really easy to reach for. This is one of those fragrances that I can see myself wearing in a lot of situations. Maybe a good gym fragrance. It's reminding me a bit of something else. Has a little bit of a Sedley vibe. It's a little, sort of Sprite soda-ish up top. Lemon, lime, citrus, that type of thing. A little bit musky and woody. This is really nice. I can see why you guys like this one. Lacoste Challenge, really nice scent. We have 10 fragrances, so I'm gonna keep going here. The next scent is, yes, okay. Memoir Archives 08, Work From Home. And I want to say I've seen this at the rack store as well. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have heard of this scent. They do list the notes on here. I don't know what formulation this is. I don't know if this is an EDT or an eau de cologne. Fragranced with notes of warm cappuccino, sweet caramel, clean linens, and biscotti. That sounds really nice. Made in the USA. Okay. Sounds like a perfect cool weather fragrance with some of those sweet elements to it. Okay. I'm getting sort of that anisette type vibe to it, like the anise cookies. Anisette alcohol. It's a little boozy. Definitely creamy, definitely unisex. This is something that I would describe as a unisex fragrance. A little bit creamy. It's a little bit musky. Not bad. I feel like this one would be better off a skin than off a strip. But obviously, where I'm testing all these fragrances, I'm not going to start spraying them on skin. Yeah, not a bad scent. Not as sweet as I was expecting, but there is some sweetness there for sure. Yeah, not too bad. That is Memoir Archives Work From Home. Yeah, there's another memoir here, so we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so this one, I want to say I have tried this one. I may have gotten this for a rack store video. This looks familiar, and it's quite possible I gave this to my friend because he wears this fragrance. I think it's... Yes, Diesel Only the Brave. Diesel Only the Brave. And I know you guys wear this from time to time. This one pops up at rack stores periodically. It's been a long time since I've sniffed this one. My friend loves this one. This is his go-to. Yeah. Really mass appealing sweetness. A little bit warm. It's ambery. Also has this clean vibe to it. So it's clean, it's sweet, mass appealing. And this is one of those sort of guilty pleasure fragrances. This is nice. Smells of really great quality. It doesn't smell synthetic or cheap. Yeah, this one's nice. And I know you can find this one fairly inexpensively. So this is one I recommend, Only the Brave. They have a million of these. I haven't tried all of them, but of the ones I've tried, I want to say this one's my favorite. So, yeah. Little bit powdery. Nice scent. Nice scent overall. Masculine. Okay, so moving on, we are going to go to, well, let's do the other Memoir Archives. This one is 04, and it's Wish You Were Here. Wish You Were Here. So, notes here. Summer Rain. Petrichor. Whatever that is. Toasted almonds and fresh ground coffee. Okay. This one sounds right up my alley. Okay, so it looks like the idea behind the brand is the essence of time, embark into our sensory explorations of places and emotions. So they have a goal here to sort of transport you, so to speak, to whatever it is or wherever it is they want you to be. So let's see what we got here. Okay. It's perfumey. This is more, I would say, for a woman than a guy. I mean, look, you can wear anything you want. Just my personal taste. It's a little bit more perfumey. I'm picking up some florals. I can see that rain accord. I'm getting that. What I'm not getting is the coffee, though. This reminds me of something. It reminds me of something that I've smelled on maybe an older woman in my life. I don't know. Like an aunt or something like that. But it's, it's not really for me personally, at least off of the strip. But it smells of really good quality. Both of these do. Both of the memoirs. I'd be curious to know what the concentration is of these. They're probably eau de colognes, especially where they're not listed on the bottle anywhere. Let me know in the comments if you guys know what the concentration of these are. Yeah, overall, not a bad scent. This one is definitely more for a female. All right, so let's go to the other Maison Alhambra. This one is called Jean Lowe Nuvo. Now, if I had to guess, this is a clone of Nouveau Monde, I believe, from Louis Vuitton, which is another sort of highly regarded, expensive fragrance from Louis Vuitton. So that one doesn't even look like it's ever been sprayed. This one, these have nice atomizers on them. Not bad. Okay, lots of oud immediately. Woody oud. It's a little bit medicinal. I'm getting this sort of dry wood, rose. Okay, so this is, I haven't smelled the Louis Vuitton, but I have other fragrances that smell like similar to this. This a little smoky. Really nice, though. Really nice. I'm impressed with these John Lowe Maison Alhambra fragrances. Great quality. That oud is medicinal, so that just keep that in mind. If it's, and sometimes that can change on skin. Off a strip, it's very medicinal, but it's balanced nicely. You get, again, those woods, that floral rose. There may be some patchouli in here. It's a little bit, it has this velvety sort of creaminess to it, which I like. I like it a lot. Really well balanced scent. This is nice. Jean Lowe Nuvo. I like this one. That is probably going to get some wear. Let me know, do you guys, have you tried this one? Because there's a few of these, and my guess is maybe they've copied more Louis Vuitton fragrances. Let me know in the comments. All right, so this next one, this one I've definitely seen at the rack stores. I want to say this was sort of a limited release. Scent is Slate Arctic from Banana Republic. And it's bottled in the same bottle as, what's that other one? I'm drawing a blank. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's a Creed Aventus clone. I'm looking at my fragrances now. I'll think of it. Okay. Okay, so this one, this one reminds me of like a Coca-Cola. It's a little bit effervescent. It's sweet up top, a little peppery. Has this clean sort of lavender undertone to it. Really pleasant, really inviting, easy to wear. This would be great for a younger guy. If you're on a budget, you want to wear something really nice to school, this is probably going to get you a compliment or two. Yeah, I like this one. This is nice. I want to say there's another one, Banana Republic Slate. Slate Arctic sounds like a juice box from the 90s. A commercial you would see running in the house with your friends. Ma, where's the Slate Arctic? Sort of this reminds me of. Yeah, this is nice. I like it. Slate Arctic. This will probably get a wear soon. I'll let you guys know how that works on skin. So the next one. You know what? I might have smelled this one when he first sent the package. Ferrari Cedar Essence. I can't quite remember if I tried this one. I smell a lot of fragrances, guys, as you would imagine. Okay, Ferrari Cedar Essence. Yeah, this one. I'm not picking up a ton off of the strip. It has some sweetness, maybe a little herbalness to this. And definitely see, you're definitely getting that wood. I wouldn't necessarily guess cedar. This is one that I'd want to try on skin because I'm not getting much off of the strip. Yeah, it's kind of falling flat on the strip. I'd be curious to see what this does on skin. I have smelled other Ferrari fragrances, and I think they do a really great job on a budget for what I've tried. I can't remember off the top of my head the names of those. Yeah, this isn't bad. I want to try it off a strip, but I'm getting some sweet woods. It's not really that deep a complex off of the strip. So, all right, let's move on. I am going to try next Lacoste Magnetic. Now, this one I have seen at the rack stores. I've never tried it before, but I know you guys have mentioned this one as kind of a sleeper. It's popped up in a few of my rack store videos and in terms of just that footage from the store. And you guys have said, you got to grab that Magnetic. And I just haven't. So I have it now. Let's try it. See what we get. Excuse me, guys. Violet leaf. Similar to the violet leaf that I get from something like a Burberry Touch. It's airy. It's a little bit aquatic. You have some pepperiness there. This is actually reminding me a little bit of Burberry Touch. There's a lot of dryness. There's not a lot of sweetness, but it's masculine. It's sort of a classic type. I want to say classic, but easy to wear men's fragrance. When you don't want anything sweet, you don't want anything super fresh. It has freshness to it, but it's sort of just nondescript. So you're probably not going to get any compliments from this, or turn heads, but you're going to smell great. Yeah, I can see the appeal here. I like it. I'm a fan of violet leaf. It's one of those things where for me, it's just a sort of a classic, really put together men's note in fragrances for a floral. Okay, so the next one. This is another one from Banana Republic. Again, bottled much like Slate Arctic. And what is the other one? I can't think of the name. I've talked about it a million times on the channel. I will think of it. I'm sure you guys are already in the comments dropping it and saying, come on, Gerard. You know what it is. Cordovan Vintage is the next one. So let's see what this is all about. I've seen, again, this one pop up at rack stores. I just never grabbed it. But I think it was, again, a limited run. And not as easily accessible as some of the other Banana Republic fragrances. Okay. This is an interesting scent. Okay. It reminds me almost of like a cream soda or root beer or something like that. This is different. I really like this one. It's a little bit sweet, creamy, ambery. Maybe a slight leather note as well in here. Wow, this is an interesting scent. Wow, this is really nice. I want to say there's another version of this. Again, Cordovan. I think these are both the Slate Arctic and this of flankers of another fragrance with the same name. Just in this case, vintage thrown in. Yeah, I like this one. I don't really have anything that smells quite like this. I'd be curious to try this one on skin as well. There's a few I want to try on skin. Very nice. Cordovan Vintage. I like this one. Okay. I think... Is this the last one? I believe this is the last one. All right. Yep. Okay. So this last one is another from Zara, and it is Zara 8.0. Zara 8.0. Don't know about this one. Haven't tried it. However, there are notes: white mint, melon, violet, muguet, watery notes, musk, cedarwood, and amber. So let's see what we get from Zara. Now, I will say I like Zara fragrances. They don't necessarily last very long. But I think from a quality standpoint, they're nice. They typically smell like other things that you've smelled, but okay. So this one is, I'm picking up a lot of that musk they mention. And a lot of herbalness, so that mint here is prominent. As it's settling a little bit, I'm getting more of that violet. It's similar to the Lacoste. Just a little bit more musky. But it is very similar to the Lacoste I smelled, so it's kind of in the same vein as that scent. That melon's starting to come through. However, that melon here, I'm not crazy about. The melon is reminding me a little bit of like a body wash or like a body lotion that like a girl would wear back when I was in high school. Bath and Body Works was popular. A lot of girls wore those melon lotions. So that's kind of what the melon in here is reminding me of. A little bit like that. But it's nice. It's a very, overall quality is really nice. Doesn't smell like anything that would last particularly long. But again, I'm smelling it off a strip. It's a little difficult to get the sense of longevity and projection unless it's on skin. But yeah, a little perfumey because of that melon. So wouldn't say uber masculine. That's all we have. All right. So, geez, if I had to pick my favorites, honestly, it's probably, if I had to pick my top three here, it's going to be without question, and I didn't smell this today, but from what he sent is definitely Immortelle. I also really liked the Cordovan Vintage, which really surprised by this one. And yeah, this smells great. So I don't know if this is still popping up at Raxos. I haven't personally seen it, but I know a few of you guys have told me about this one. And number three would probably be, geez, it'd probably be a toss-up between Lacoste Challenge and the Diesel, Only the Brave. So they're tied for third. This one's really, they're both really easy grabs, but they do both things differently. This is a little warmer, a little bit more ambery and powdery, and this one is a little bit more citrus aromatic type scent. So yeah, those are my three. I am going to stop the video here. This is probably going to be my longest video to date. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it wasn't too boring for you. And thank you, Danny. Thank you so much for sending this my way, this care package. It is truly appreciated. And I will be talking to you on the side. I'm curious to find out which ones you were curious about my opinion on. So that's all I have today, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. Have you tried any of these fragrances? Do you like any of them? I'd be curious to know your thoughts. If you like what you saw today, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that bell notification so you're updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in the next video. Guys, Black Walnut Legend. And you know what? If you made it to the end of the video, I am going to give a bottle away of this. I couldn't think of the damn name of it. And if you made it this far, you're getting a bottle. Drop in the comment section down below the word Banana Republic, and that will enter you. That's how I'll know. You know what? Make the word banana. Drop the word banana in the comment section down below, and you could win this bottle.